Hey Capricorns, it's Sunny, and this is your reading, your love reading for October 2016. Hopefully you guys can enjoy yourself this month. Keep in mind that these are just general readings, and this applies to your rising, your sun, your moon, and or your Venus signs. So yeah, first I'm going to do a general reading for everyone regardless of your relationship status, just to give you some insight on what's going on. And then I'm going to pinpoint for the singles, mingling, dating, married Capricorns, and everything is time-stamped below. So let's get into it. Capricorns for October 2016. I feel like you guys need to be careful of you not properly ending something in September, because I feel like there's a lingering energy, whether this is an argument or you didn't end a relationship properly. I just feel like you guys need to be careful, okay? I mean, not like in a bad sense, but you know, make sure you do things properly, so especially if you want, you know, them to be gone. Okay, October 2016 for Capricorns when it comes to their love life. Oh god, a lot of cards popped out. Capricorns love life for October 2016. Alright, oh, let me make some room. I feel like you guys, you want to make room. Whether you're moving in, somebody else is moving in. Okay. I'm going to... Funny, because the angels were telling me to do an extra card, because two cards came out together even before I started the spread. So that's interesting how that played out. Okay, let's talk about number 7. I do feel like you guys, just in general, even if you are dating and if you're not, take this time to heal and remove any memory from like exes. I do feel like there's going to be some issues where a lot of you, like, you used to have attachments to somebody, whether you have children with them or not. I just feel like there's a connection that is very hard for you to let go of, or either this person is like wishing bad upon you, or they're really making you mad. You've been together for 5 years, or you have a child that is around 5 years old, like 3 to 5 years old, or you and this person broke up 5 months ago or in the month of May. I just feel like there's a connection to 5 with this person, and if it resonates with you, awesome. But I just feel like, you know, this person is holding you back in regards to love. Even if you feel like they aren't, maybe subconsciously they are, or, you know, maybe you really haven't healed from this person, to be honest. Especially if you, like, when you hear this person's name, you get sad or mad. That's signs that you haven't really moved on from it. I do feel like the focus is going to be on you guys honestly getting the love that you want and that you deserve. I feel like a lot of you, it's just like you're looking for a legit soulmate, and you may be praying to your divine God and angels, like, you know, God, I want a love partner, or I want a soulmate, and you may be describing how you want this person to be. But the angels, they're saying to be open-minded. Even though you guys did not receive that card, just, you know, be open-minded, because your lover is going to come when you least expect it. Some of you, there is a connection to some sort of lover, and I feel like, you know, some of you are really in love and you're really happy, but just make sure that you aren't googly-eyed, and that you are thinking and understanding the future with this person. I do feel like, you know, many of my Capricorns, you're in a situation where you're paying more attention to people's actions, the things that they say, how their home is, how they carry themselves, because you're tired of having the wool over your eyes and being tricked and bamboozled into believing that somebody is good. In reality, they are not. I also feel that for Capricorns who are married or in a relationship, your partner is becoming a bit naggy, or you feel like, or your partner feels this way about you. I just feel like you guys, you know, you're paying more attention to what this person does not do over what they do, okay? And the angels, they are suggesting that you guys do this. Make a chart, write out the pros and the cons of this person, and you know, if the cons outweigh the pros, then you're gonna have to do something about that. But I just do feel like, you know, you guys, you need to, or you want to comprehend with your partner, and you know what they want from you, what you expect for them. I just feel like you guys just do need to talk, and don't get upset. Some of you do need to spend more time with your partner, because I feel like maybe somebody is upset that somebody is spending more time with something else. Maybe you, I mean, Capricorns, they claim that we are workaholics. You know, they say that about us. Maybe you're working too much, or you know, you feel like your partner is just too busy doing their own thing, and you're just like, hey, you know, I want to be with you. I'm also picking up that there's fears of stepping out, or you are afraid of your partner being gone. Okay, I feel like even though this card did not, what the world, even though this card did not pop up in this reading, I feel like there's issues with codependency. Maybe you feel like your partner is a bit clingy, or let me get off his damn website, or vice versa. I do feel like there's going to be some issues with communication, to be honest. Some of you, like, you are tired, and any little thing, any little red flag, you're like, nope, I'm out, I'm done, I don't care. And I mean, this may benefit you, but then it may hurt you, because I do feel like some of you come to the understanding and realization of logic love, to be honest. I know that may sound funny, but and just hear me out. Like, when we think about love, you know, we think of our ideal partner, how we want somebody who's never going to cheat on us, always with us, always sweet, always giving us gifts and stuff like that. But at the same time, we need to understand that we are all human. We have our flaws, you know, we have qualities that aren't good, and a lot of times we are going to disagree, we are going to get mad at each other. We do need our space, it's natural, and we need to understand that. So be careful of you wanting this fairy tale fantasy love, when in reality sometimes that is very hard to achieve. And then I am picking up that some of you are actually connected to a soulmate, but it's just, you guys are going through some difficulties. I don't know what I was saying. Please forgive me, because I was interrupted by a call. But I just honestly, just be realistic. Be realistic of it all, okay? So let's get into for single Capricorns for October 2016. Okay, for single Capricorns. October 2016 for single Capricorns. Give me 5 cards. October 2016 for single Capricorns. Oh my gosh, okay, you want me to stop there? Cool. Alrighty, so my single Capricorns, I do feel like you guys are going to be more to yourself. Some of you may decide to let go of people because you're seeing their stubborn and mischievous ways. I also feel like you guys are really going to be focused on business and bettering yourself. Alrighty, so I do feel like there's going to be some issues with betrayal, or just somebody, you know, was making themselves bigger than what they were, or you're discovering, you know, that they had other people on the side too, if you're mingling and talking to people as well. But I just feel like you guys just want to be single. Some of you are really thinking logically, like when it comes to love. Some of you are operating off a broken heart, I will say that, and you're trying your best to come to realization of like what you want, who you want during this time, and how you want it, is what I'm hearing the angels say. I do feel like the month of October is going to be a good time for you to just be mindful of, you know, the type of love that you want. But once again, just be realistic of everything. And Don't hold any grudges when it comes to love. I do feel like you guys are going to have some sort of admirers, but you aren't really interested, or just people aren't, you know, up to your standards. Some of you are going to be really, really picky this month. I feel like there's going to be some lessons learned, or some of you honestly need to be more open-minded because you're really, really picky when it comes to your love life. But some of you, it's like, yes, you've been hurt, but you're carrying that with you. Don't do this, because some of you are going to miss out on some really, really good opportunities. Some of you are going to be really, really mean when it comes to love, I hate to say. Or like, I'm hearing some of you say, well, I have a reason for being mean. I've been hurt and I don't want to get hurt before. But I mean, you can't take it out on new people, to be honest. You know, they didn't hurt your heart. So and plus, you won't want nobody to do that to you, especially if you dealt with somebody who had trust issues or was really, really hurt. Like, you don't want that to happen to you again, if that has happened. So just be more understanding of what you want, and don't waste your time. Good month for not wasting your time. But I do feel like, you know, my single Capricorns, there's talks of business and going back to school and just bettering and upgrading yourself. So that's an awesome thing. Capricorns who are in relationships for October 2016. 5 cards for Capricorns who are in relationships for October 2016. 5 cards. I feel like you guys are waiting for something, or your partner may give you a watch, or you may give your partner a watch. I do feel, okay, this can go either way. I feel like there's going to be talks of breaking up, or there's going to be breakups due to hella bad arguments, or you guys are going to deepen the bonds. I do feel like there's going to be talks of moving in or moving out, and I discussed that earlier. I do feel you guys just need to be careful of you being selfish, or like you acting like you don't need your partner, or you're like really independent. I do feel like, you know, there may be some issues where your partner is like, okay, you're too independent for me, like I can't do anything for you. I'm picking up that your partner feels like you disrespect them, like by flaunting your stuff, is what I'm picking up. And maybe you aren't really flaunting your stuff, it's just how you come across. But if you are doing this, then I guess just humble it down a little bit, okay? But I honestly feel like there needs to be more trust in a relationship. Alrighty, so finances may be a big issue. There may be windfall of finances. I do feel, be careful of you or your partner getting fired. Or there's arguments in regards to money. I do feel like there's going to be talks of traveling and pregnancy, is what I'm picking up. Things are going to be moving really, really fast, or just be careful of you guys moving really, really fast in regards to the relationship, okay? But I do feel like you guys are really focused on you, and you're focused on your money. And your partner may be like, hey, come on. Okay, these 2 cards is popping out together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to consider these 4. Alrighty, so I do feel, okay, yeah, so once again, either the relationship, there's going to be some breakups, or there's going to be a deeper in the bond. Be careful of there being another party, or there's talks of the ex coming through. I forgot what I was saying, sorry. I also feel like, honestly, you guys need to be more open. I do feel like there's going to, let me pull out the other card. And okay, you guys have extra cards popping out. Okay, I do feel like there's going to be issues with stubbornness and not being open in regards to what's going on. Really interesting, because you have court cards, and they're tied to number 3s. So that's funny. On a brighter note, 3s talks of spiritual healing, and like some of you are legitly with a fucking soulmate, honestly. But there's just going to be some issues with you guys not being open, and some of you are really stuck in your ways, okay? So be careful of you being a bit too independent for your partner. Some of you may be dealing with another earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and this may be their sun, their moon, and or their rising. I feel like when it comes to earth sign people, or just somebody who's just like really about their name and their reputation. I feel like this person is really going to be focused on finances and goals, and this may be, you. If you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, I do feel like there's going to be a nice bond, but be mindful of the friendship and just make sure that it isn't lust and that other people aren't influencing the relationship. If you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this may be their sun, their moon, and their horizon, I feel like with this person, you guys have potential of working together, but I just feel like you need to be careful of criticizing each other. I feel like there's some issues with, I don't know why I'm picking up on background. Maybe this person feels like they are in the background, or you don't spend enough time for them is what I'm picking up, or you feel like this person isn't doing this with you. It could go either way. It honestly could go either way, but watch your emotional stuff. I will say that much, okay? And just be open with your partner. Capricorns who are married. Oh, cards just popped on out. I do feel like there's something that my married Capricorns want to do with their partner. I feel like this is like a trip. You guys had a goal. There was like a really big goal that you guys set. Rather, this was going on a trip, purchasing a home together. I do feel like you guys are going to accomplish this within 9 days, weeks, or months. Or you did accomplish this in September. Married Capricorns, 5 cards for October 2016. Alrighty, so I do feel like there's going to be some wishes fulfilled for my married Capricorns. But I honestly, downfall, I do feel that you guys need to be more open. I guess this is some issues going on with Capricorns and like them not being open to their partner, however this may be. But I do feel like you guys are just really happy, really happy. There's talks about traveling, or I feel like you want to add something new into the equation. Be careful of you trying the swinger lifestyle. This is going to not work out. It's not, okay? I feel like there's going to be people on the side coming in, like maybe like you don't tell your partner, oh, I'm going to see Billy, even though we did things with him last week. Like you don't want no shady business, so don't do the swinger lifestyle. I mean, you can if you want, but just be careful, okay? If you want your marriage to last. But if you aren't in the swinger lifestyle at all, I feel like you want to add something new. Rather this is a child, you want to have a business together, whatever this is. I feel like you guys are really proud of this. Be careful of you being a bit hasty. Damn. Be careful of you being a bit hasty with each other. And I feel like there's issues with lack of control or lack of compromising. I will say this. And make sure you tell your partner everything. Everything. There's going to be some issues. Maybe you guys aren't comfortable, or there's some stress. Like you guys want things to be perfect, or it's just like you want to live up to this certain image, but it may be a bit weird, okay? You have really big dreams and really big goals, but I feel like when it seems a bit hard to achieve, there's going to be some issues, or you are afraid of losing. Be careful of you guys competing. I hate to say that. Okay, so be patient with each other, honestly, and be more appreciative of each other. I do feel like there's going to be like maybe talks of I'm leaving you, or this and that. I do feel like there's going to be a sense of separation for some. But I do feel like you guys are going to come back together, because I feel like you guys are going to learn to respect each other. Make sure you say things that you really mean, because I do feel like when it comes to arguments and like your reactive self, you're going to say a lot of rude things. Be careful of driving, because I am picking up on car wrecks as well, to be honest. And it's funny because I said this for the Leos, and you may be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, and this may be their sun, their moon, and or their horizon. I do feel like there's going to be some issues on children, or you're thinking about children, especially if they moved across town or out of state. there's worry with children, or there's worry with moving. So that's really sad. When it comes to finances together, I do feel like you guys, there maybe talks of windfall, to be honest. But I feel like you guys just need to be patient with any big project that you are doing together, and just make sure that you guys are on the same page. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Good luck with everything, and I should be back for November. Bye.